I'll be the first to admit that most years you'll find me enjoying a few drinks and ringing in the new year with friends. But some years I'd much rather stay in, snuggle up under a blanket, and watch a heartwarming movie to welcome the new year. And this time around? That's exactly what I'll be doing when the clock strikes midnight. Begin Again is my movie choice for welcoming 2025. I only recently discovered this drama, and while it isn't set on New Year's Eve and doesn't revolve around celebrations, its themes really resonate this time of year. In particular, the ideas of embracing change and becoming a better version of yourself. It's the perfect reflection of the new year, new me mindset, but Begin Again goes much deeper than that. Plus, Keira Knightley and Mark Ruffalo make an incredibly charming duo on screen, and they're a pairing you won't want to miss. So, if you're currently hunting for a lighthearted and charming movie to watch this New Year's Eve, look no further. Here's why Begin Again is my top pick, and why I think you should stream it too. Begin Again has one of those movie titles that pretty much explains the plot. In this case, Greta, Keira Knightley, and Dan, Mark Ruffalo, are both in need of a fresh start after facing separate relationship struggles. Greta has just broken up with her boyfriend, Dave, Adam Levine, a successful musician who struggles with temptation. Meanwhile, Dan, a disgraced record executive, is on the verge of losing his wife and has failed to connect with his daughter. One day, Dan hears Greta sing one of her songs in a bar and offers to sign her to his old record label. After some thought, Greta agrees, and the two form a life-changing bond while producing an album together. It's a heartwarming premise, but at its core, the movie is about two broken people who discover a lifelong friendship and the courage to embrace the change they desperately need. If you haven't already guessed, Begin Again captures the spirit of this time of year. Greta and Dan may be very different people, but they share the common struggle of being stuck in their own lives. Greta is hesitant to take a leap with her music, while Dan is unable to repair his fractured relationships, turning to drinking as an escape. Though it's an easy, feel-good watch that may not leave you stunned, it's a deeply sentimental story that I think a lot of people could benefit from seeing and hearing. A lot of the movie's charm comes from the undeniable chemistry between Knightley and Ruffalo, but it's also elevated by the impressive music that weaves throughout the story. This drama marks Knightley's first foray into singing, and her performance of the song Lost Stars even earned an Academy Award nomination for Best Original Song. The Begin Again soundtrack also features contributions from Adam Levine, CeeLo Green, and Haley Steinfeld. The music complements the tone of each scene perfectly. Whether it's Greta pouring her heart out through a heartbreak ballad for her ex, or the upbeat tune Greta and Dan create together on a bright, hopeful morning. Director John Carney has a sharp sense of how to use music to enhance the narrative, and the result is a delightful indie with great performances and clever storytelling. Begin Again will definitely become my New Year's Eve tradition. It's an inspiring movie anchored by its two incredible leads, and I found it moving, funny, and truly charming. It delivered just the right mix of laughter and tears, making it an enjoyable flick that's definitely worth watching again. Beyond that, Begin Again is also about finding your people and navigating the confusion of your 20s. As someone in my mid-20s, I found it really inspiring to watch a character my age struggle with uncertainty and face challenges that demand change. Ultimately, it's a feel-good movie that anyone can enjoy, especially those who have a love for music. I'm not the only one who enjoyed Begin Again either. This drama has a solid 83% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Steve Pond from The Wrap put it simply: there are times when the thing you want most is not a big, important movie but a simple, beautiful story told with sensitivity, warmth, humor, and a big heart. Meanwhile, USA Today's Claudia Puig said, Ruffalo and Knightley make an engaging pair of colleagues, and their musical adventure together results in an enchanting, gently funny, and occasionally poignant story.